अस्सलाम वालेकुम फ्रेंड्स। उम्मीद करती हूँ कि आप खैर आफियत से होंगे। आज की वीडियो में मैं आपसे बात करूँगी मर्सिडीज़ बेंज 300 SL के बारे में। लेकिन उससे पहले मेरी आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल भी ना भूलिएगा। इससे मेरी हर नई आने वाली वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलता रहेगा। तो चलिए बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए वीडियो का आगाज़ करते हैं। Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in the couple 1954 and 1957, and the Roadster in all over the seats sports car which was produced by the Mercedes-Benz and the Goldwyn Coupe. In the Roadsters, it was based on the company 1952 racer with mechanical direct fuel injection, which boasted power almost 50 present in its 3-liter overhead camshaft straight and 6 engine, capable in the reaching of top speed and up to 163 km, was the sporter car racing and the champion and the fantastic production car of its time. Mercedes-Benz United States imported at the time inspired of 300 SL and saw an American market for such a car. The company introduced the 300 SL in February 1955 and in the International Motorsports in the show of New York City instead of Europe. To get into the US buyers' hands of sooner, SL the shorter of the super light in German and Mercedes first use of the designations in referring car racing bred on the light and treble frame in construction. The 300 SL in the voted of sport car the century in 1999. The 300 SL traces the original to the racing sports car and Mercedes-Benz in the for purpose of Daimler. Benz decided to race in 1951 and built a sports car. As a result, Mercedes' largest engine was developed in the shade of 300 and Salon and the luxury 302 seaters of the Tourer. Racing success in the 1952 were somewhat surprising as the engine was fitted in the carbureting produced less than in the competing cars of the Ferraris and Jaguar 300 SL road car introduced in 1954 and nonetheless low weight of the low economics in the drag of map and fast enough the competitive of encourages races. Mercedes-Benz developed a new version for the 1953 racing season by adding in the fuel injection and 16-inch wheels of the gearing was installed on the rear axle. Its body was made in the electron magnesium alloy which reduced in the weight of 85 kilograms pound. Mercedes-Benz decided not to race of alley cars, choosing instead to being the participating in Formula in 1954. Later version revises in the body of lower are residences in and did not continue the transmission arrangement of the mass in not intently planned in. However, the idea of toned down in the Grand Prix of the affluent performance of associates in the booming post-war American market was suggested in the Max of Man and 1953 directors meeting in the Stuttgart. Mercedes' new general director in the 1954 New York International Auto Show instead of the Frank and the Gengiva of Will in Mercedes ordered another 100 and Roadsters in 300 SL and 9119 SL premiered in the 1954 New York show. Mercedes-Benz experienced positive visitor response of the all August of the year and price of all 300 SL couple in the Germany DM in 19 and US the rotor of the Germany and in all over the presents more expensive and then the cup of the European in the present more of in the US. Mercedes-Benz did not announce what is the observations in SL meet when the car was introduced. Magazines and company official have called in Sporter Legend in the Super Legend. In light, it was called Sports Legend of the company website and until 2017 when its SL was changed in the Super Legend. After chance of fighting and cooperative achievements of a special of 300 SL Super Light special version of 300 SL Roadsters was created for the Mercedes-Benz US racing in the team of compete in the Sports Car Club of America. National Culture 1957 after the 300 SL dominated in the production class of route and titles in 1955. In 19 is the competitive of a maximum engine size from 3 of the 3.5 liters and rather of the radically modifying of its engine in the size of Roadster replacing the couple. Mercedes-Benz created two Roadster the champion on the D-modified classes SCAA in the feature of solid covered and the sensor of all over the roll bar of custom cowl in the engine with air intake and front the rear bumpers. These and other modification lowered vehicle weight from the 100 kilometers and team driver of pool. Again in the 300 SL has been tubular frame of the steel chassis with the steel body attached to the frame. To reduce weight, its bonnet, doors and dashboard and boot lid are aluminium and additional 118 kilometer in pounds could be eliminated of expenses of all aluminium body but only 29 were made. Depending on the near axle ratio fuel competitions in was the 17 liters per 100 kilometer per the gallons of 17 miles with American gallon. In 3 checked in the pattern of seats fabrics were standard and the grey and green in the blue and cream of the red. ओके गाइज़, मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों को मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी। अच्छी लगी है तो प्लीज़ कमेंट्स कीजिए और शेयर कीजिए अपने फ्रेंड के साथ। अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। टेक केयर। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।